Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. We are starting up our Xbox No Money team right now as we speak, and we are going to be showing you guys how to beat Domination, how to play Domination, tips and tricks from somebody who's been playing it non-stop since launch. And honestly, I have Tracy on one team. I'm making a Vince Carter series that you guys are going to be very into, excited for, all that good stuff. And I tweeted who I should pick up for our no money. You guys told me D-Rose, whatever. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm not Lil Pump. I'm not anything to do with that guy. So we're gonna start off with a random team, basically, right? Completely random. We got Jarrett Allen, which is really clutch because you need a center. You definitely need a center for Domination. We got a gold one. I know gold players, all that stuff aren't the best, but I'm gonna show you guys how to beat Domination right now. So it doesn't matter who you really have. It matters how you play, how you take advantage. We got D-Rose coming to the team. Appreciate you. We can get him to Ruby. So it sucks because we only have an Emerald. We haven't played a single game yet. We haven't done anything, and we're going straight into Domination. Make sure to like this video up, guys. I'm putting in the work to start a team from scratch. Literally making a team from scratch. No money spent. Where are we from? Where were we from last year? I think we were from Albuquerque, but we're going straight up from Colorado Springs. All right, abbreviation NMS. No money spent for now. Continue. We are getting a token. Let's go. What a start. Beautiful start to the day, man. One token to start us off. We have absolutely 0 MT, 0 VC, no auction house at all. We cannot unlock the auction house yet. We are going to make our team together, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. There are actually 2 locker codes, so we're going to put those in. They might help us out. We might get one player out of that. So the first one is thank you my team community. If you didn't put that in yet, just thank you my team community. You don't need to put caps lock, any of that. Just put in the code. There is a chance for a token, a pack, and some MT. So I actually want the pack, which is in the yellow. Honestly, you cannot control ball drops in this at all. At least we don't know of it. And this is a long ball drop feature. So let's see where it lands. I will take pretty much anything. The blue is really what I want, so I'll take that. Thank you. 3 tokens to start. We get 1 Emerald player. That's gonna help out D-Rose for sure. And I'll put in the other code here, since a lot of you guys probably never seen this code before. I will type this one down below. It's for 3 tokens as well, 1, 2, or 3, whatever you can get. And honestly, I will type it out so you guys don't have to like search for it or anything. I got you guys all year. I got you guys without a doubt. Okay, so we got 2 tokens, and we already had the 1, so we can actually get 2 Emerald players for the team. That is so clutch. I'll take that any day. So here we go. All right. So I've used Ballin. I know he's a beast. I heard this Sean Bradley is nice. Any big center is always great. So we're gonna take Sean Bradley to start us off. He'll be our backup center / starting center, whatever the case may be. And actually, I think I might take Ryan Anderson to have a power forward. Our power forward didn't look too good off the bench, or our starting power forward, whatever. One of our power forwards didn't look too good, so now we'll add him to the team. Okay, so this is the team I'm taking into Domination. All right, this will be it right here. Got Ryan Anderson starting with Jarrett Allen. Got Sean Bradley, Kelly Olynyk. All right, this is what we're gonna work with. That's what we're working with. So let's get into Domination so we can talk about this real quick. If you didn't start Domination, I posted a video yesterday on why you should, why it's worth it, how many tokens you get overall, what you get overall for just playing the mode. And right now, it's definitely the best method. We're gonna try to decide what team we are gonna play. I kind of already played Domination, so I know what rewards you get from these and which ones are worth it. The OKC Thunder give out Terrence Ferguson, who is a really great player. So we're gonna start off with Terrence Ferguson. We're gonna play OKC. I know all these teams aren't that hard, but with the team I have, they should be. As well as for you guys should be struggling against a lot of these teams. So what I tell you guys as tips can help you throughout any Domination game. It doesn't matter who you're playing, doesn't matter any of that. There are 3 difficulties for 2K Domination this year. There's a rookie difficulty, a pro difficulty, and an all-star difficulty. So you need to play all-star difficulty to get 3 stars. 3 stars are necessary if you expect to get the evolution player, as well as expect to get like the reward players like Sam Jones or any of the rewards in general. So there's actually superstar difficulty in historic and all-time Domination as well. So we're gonna start off with all-star difficulty with our budget squad. And remember, our tips are the same. So a big question people ask, do you need MT or just to win the game? You actually need 625 MT for regular domination, which is not a lot. Whoa, I never play on that camera angle, so we got to switch that up to 2K. Yes, safe settings. You get a multiplier since the difficulty isn't the easiest, and therefore you can get it without really getting it, if that makes any sense. I forgot to look at Derrick Rose's challenges, but I'm gonna assume I just gotta drop buckets. So how do we score in domination? It is extremely difficult. You want to set a lot of pick and rolls, right? Now the messed up thing with the pick and rolls is it's really hard to pass out of it, right? If you try to pass out of a pick and roll, it's extremely difficult. I love that they fixed that move. It used to be so overpowered last 2K. Now you can't really get open like that. Now playing defense against these teams are extremely hard as well. You're gonna probably have to put in settings, otherwise your team doesn't seem to play that well of defense. They kind of leave players open, as you can see. And now what you guys have the option to do is to either off ball or on ball. That's always up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. I run a lot of pick and rolls, pick and fades. That's definitely a great method to try to get open, to try to score. We're giving Ryan Anderson the first shot. Beautiful miss, and we got this. All right, bad start. Defensively, we're struggling. All right, that's the perfect thing though. I want to struggle so I could show you guys this video properly. I want this game to be hard. I want this game to give me problems. We're gonna deny ball on the off ball. On ball pressure, we're gonna go moderate. We don't have to be too close. We don't want to get blown by, and we're not gonna help on drives. So no help on drives, and we should be fine. Now the best defense I could suggest is a zone defense. Zone does seem a little overpowered if you could get into it, if you could actually understand how to handle it. And then cuts are gonna be your friends. Cuts are harder for the defense to stop than the pick and roll. When you set a pick and roll and you try to pass out of it, they will steal the ball. So try to be patient on offense. You don't want to give up the ball too much. And now we're gonna hover with our center a little bit. He is struggling. Jared Allen is struggling, so we're gonna put in Sean Bradley. Spam the pick and rolls. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not playing a real person, you're playing the computer. Nothing wrong with spamming pick and rolls, trying to get open, trying to get free. Derrick Rose straight to the rim. Something you guys got to realize from now, it is really easy to like basically drive past somebody, so you want to take advantage of that. You can definitely pass by people pretty easily. I'm gonna wait for the pick. I come off of it. I can't make that pass because they read it. I made that pass on purpose. I know I can't make it. I really do. I saw him rotating over, and that's what I want to get you guys into. Make sure you know sometimes you can't make that pass. If I would have threw a lob, I had a better shot at it. Ryan Anderson would have caught it. The AI this year is definitely not bad. They know what they're doing, and we're off to a terrible start, and that's perfect. It gives us a reason to try to force our way back. We're gonna rim run as normal because you can blow by people. Remember that blow bys are a thing. You don't get that many foul calls depending on the player. The refs like kind of just let things slide, and we're missing free throws to start. Definitely don't want to do that. Come on, D Rose. Come on, D Rose. Missing free throws. You're gonna be our star of our no money team. And now it's time to play. I'm giving y'all a whole tip series, and I can't do anything that I'm saying, right? I can't do anything. Come on, D Rose. Good take. Beautiful take. Bradley got a foul call, so we don't get the point, even though D Rose scored. My CPU is just getting beat off the court. They're just getting beat up. Now we got to go into zone already. I thought we could slide without being in zone, but it looks like we got to go to zone. We're going to go into a 2-3, and I'm going to control our center in the paint. No one really could shoot that well in this game, so why not hover in the paint and pretty much protect that? See, we're giving them open shots. They're not hitting it, and we got to start hitting our shots, honestly. Look at this. Let's go. Good fast break. Way to run it. Let them get shots. We're fine with that. We just need a rebound and protect the rim. Since we are in our zone, our defensive settings don't really mean much. We are mostly just playing defense as a community, as a team. And we are going to try to feed our big man, Sean Bradley, try to give him work. That's the advantage of having either a Boban, Sean Bradley. If you are at Sapphires already, make sure you get Merson or Dikembe Mutombo. You have Roy Hibbert at the Rubies. And make sure you have a big center that could really help you sit in the paint, rebound, play defense, all that good stuff. And that's how you're going to beat the regular Dom teams. When we get into historic, we will talk about the main issue, and it's pretty much the same thing. You're pretty much just trying to play slow. You're trying to play your game. You're trying not to overreact. That's the thing when we play domination, including myself. I played on stream. I overreact so much, so much, where as soon as they do a play, I get frustrated. I don't understand. Instead of me just being calm, cool, and collected, you want to abuse your big men. Big men in this game are the answer to your problems. They are very, very cheesy. The post moves are great, so try to take advantage of it. And look, Sean Bradley, and Sean just got pushed. He just got abused. I was going to try to show you guys his post work, and he just got pushed out the way. We're going to call cuts. Cuts are a big thing. I'm telling you guys, cuts are huge. Holding down Y or triangle is just a huge play that helps get your guys open. And another thing is icon passing. So you want to be able to cut. If you see you got somebody open, take advantage of that. Definitely, it's hard to shoot threes in this game, not just because I have golds, even sapphires and amethysts and all that struggle shooting. So don't feel discouraged. Try to attack the rim. Try to get mid-range shots. That's your best bet. Shooting threes is not the move right now. We don't have the shooting capabilities that we are supposed to have. The only time I don't recommend doing a zone is when you're playing guys that actually can shoot. Definitely guys that can shoot, such as the Warriors. And by shoot, I'm not talking about like decent shooters. There's a lot of decent shooters in the NBA. I only mean elite. So by that, I also mean like historic domination. You might have to on-ball those point guards, stuff like that. You might not be able to sit. You want to take advantage of free throws. You definitely do. I'm already 0 for 3 right now at the free throw line. You want to hit these. I have a terrible team. No excuses though. There's no excuses for any of you guys to be losing games. Let's get it. Abuse the switches on your big man. When they switch your big man off, you got to abuse the post. It's so easy to work in the post. So run the pick and roll and try to be patient passing it, because it's really hard to pass it off the pick and roll when he's actually rolling. You got to be a little more patient. If you are playing shooters, we could attempt to 3-2 zone it and see how that works also. That's always an option. Here we go. D-Rose, 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 D-Rose. So whoever your starter player is, usually it's really easy to rim run with your point guard, but I'll show you guys another way to rim run with anyone else. The stealing in this game is pretty simple. That's another thing you want to take advantage of, the bump steals. So what you want to do for the bump steals is come up and try to get it right there. Sometimes they won't give it to you. Chris Paul's a great point guard, so it's a little harder, but that's another method. You don't want to just always sit in the paint. And we got a 3-second call on our CPU. Beautiful. I like that. So one way to rim run with somebody else is you pass right there, and then you get the rim run right there. So whenever your point guard comes up right before half court, give it to your shooting guard, small forward, and try to get the rim run. You might be able to get it instead of having to work in the post. That's always a great method. I recommend that because of how easy it is to blow by past anyone, and that's how you're gonna try to score. It works throughout regular dom and historic domination very well. Good pass. See, that was a frustrating play. I got blocked and then we hit it out of bounds. That's something that usually frustrates me and it'll get me mad, and now I'm like, oh my god, no, what do I do? I'm down 1. But you can't do that. You just gotta play calm, cool, and collective. Realize there's a lot of time left. Even if there isn't, I've hit so many game winners with my Evo player in domination. So you gotta realize, you playing stressed out and upset and all that makes you play worse. You want to be in the zone, you want to concentrate, you want to focus up. I can't be giving tips and losing, right? Honestly, with any good team, we blow out other teams for sure. Right now we're kind of struggling because this is our first game with this team, but we're gonna figure it out right now. All right, D-Rose, this is your chance. Look, this is the best play right here for your Evo player. Okay, you ready? You either go away from the screen, depending on who it is. You take that off away because your guy is trying to hedge, he's trying to go the other way. We gotta hit the free throws because we've been missing like non-stop. Or as soon as he comes off the screen, you actually read it perfectly, which means that more than likely you're taking the mid-range shot. You want to take that because that'll be the open shot, or you're waiting to see when you have the opportunity to make the pass. Another thing is, if you have a really good shooter, you could sit behind the screen and take the jump shot off the screen right there. You should be able to get that off. And 1 D-Rolls, that's what I'm talking about. We got 2, 1, take a shot. Field goal percentage don't matter. You always want to shoot. You never know, it might go in. Passing in this game to the paint is one of the hardest things to do. It is so hard to pass to the rim. For some reason, when I try to pass it to the post, more or less the computer does steal it, so you guys got to be careful. And for some reason I can't hit a free throw. Either I green or I miss. It's a little mismatch. Mescala, come here. Come here, Mescala, come on. Uh-oh, Gallo just hit a 3 on us. That was a big time shot. We're gonna try to get a drive, blow by here, it didn't work. Call the cut, doesn't really work. Now we're gonna call a screen. If you have a good shooter, you shoot off the screen. Usually works, especially if you have a good shooter. You could just zigzag behind it. That's another great method that I'm really like trying to emphasize. Lobs are also very, very overpowered. Just remember that. if you can't pass it in the paint, you can throw a lob. If you have a good center that could catch him, or whoever power forward, just chuck him the lob. Another kind of defense I like to run is I like switching. Like, I like switching a lot. So when I feel like I can't do this, I'll like switch to my center, I'll switch to him, I'll switch to him, so I could be able to guard the whole floor. And he hit that with me in his face. That's not nice. That was not cool. Now we got our best lineup in the game, more or less. Sean Bradley's definitely needed right now. They throw the lob. They missed it because I contested. Let's go. We are out. We're going to throw this to Sean. Look, Chris Paul almost stole that. Any other person that's a little taller takes that pass from me. That's why I said be careful throwing it to the paint. The CPU reads everything. Patience, patience, patience is key. We started the game down by a lot, and just remember, you slowly work your way into it. You're gonna start getting your own rhythm going where you have good players, you know how they work, you know how they play, and you can start really smacking these teams. When I first started Domination, this is how the scores were. They were all really close. Either I win by very little or I lose on like some buzzer beater. And what happened is now I'm blowing teams out by 40, 50, maybe even more, because I just started playing the way I'm supposed to play. I call a lot of cuts. I shouldn't have taken that shot though. What is that? We're about to lose because of a bad shot. Not enough patience right there. D Rose with the contest. We ran up the court. D Rose, let's go. He's all over the floor. I love it. There seems to be something wrong with jump balls. Like, you could barely win them. We just need one stop to win the game. One stop wins this game. We are actually gonna on-ball it. We are here. What? Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about though. That's what I'm talking about. You still gotta be patient. You still got time. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're losing the game. That's what we're doing. Patience is key. Oh man, I should have probably called the timeout. Oh man, see, if I was just mad through my controller, been like, oh my god, what just happened? We never get that shot off. We never have a chance to win it. That was a risky pass because you're not supposed to throw it. And now y'all probably like, why am I listening to this dude? He barely beat the OKC Thunder by a point. You guys gotta realize my team is not that good. I still have emeralds. Not barely. I have 2 emeralds. Like, come on guys, cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. And I don't know what just happened. It seems to me that I don't know what just happened. Like, I literally do not know what just happened. I don't think that game counted. I don't think anything happened. Oh man, that is terrible. But anyway, so what would have happened is we would have won that game. We would have got our score 6 points in a single game. We would have leveled up this D Rose. He gets all these badges, all that stuff. From there, we get a Evo player from Domination. We do get an evolution player, Terrence Ferguson, who's really good. And from there, we would actually have him here. I'd add him to my team. What you want to do is add these cards. They're emerald. So that emerald card would have been like the next best thing on my lineup, right? He would have been like our next star on the team. He would have taken Doug McDermott's spot or Etwan Moore's spot or whatever the case is. And now we have another emerald that can evolve to a sapphire. Would have had sapphire D Rose. And the team would have really been moving in the right direction. You want to use your evolution players to level them up as you go. They actually do get a lot of boosted stats. I wanted to show you guys that, but unfortunately I can't. Let me hop onto my PlayStation team to show you guys a little better. So you take a look at the card we were supposed to get, and you look at like the upgrades on the right side right there. It tells you his driving, his 3-point, all the stuff that goes up. He gets badges. He actually gets a Hall of Fame Lob City finisher. He gets gold catch and shoot, corner specialist, fast break finishers, Hall of Fame. He gets a lot of badges, and you can scroll through all the evolution cards you get from Domination, and these cards are free cards just from grinding Domination. You evolve them in Domination. I'll go more in depth on how to evolve these cards faster and better, but the best method I could tell you is to definitely run them in Domination. They will help you. What I usually was doing was running 2 cards at a time, having like a shooting guard, small forward, and on the bench having like my power forward, point guard, whatever. Like having 2 to 3 cards on your lineup at all times, so that way you can work on them. Know who needs 3-pointers, know who needs blocks, know who needs dunks, all that stuff, and that way you could level up all your cards. Tomorrow I will be telling you guys which of these cards are the best to get, which dominations you should be working on, so you could have really good budget beasts, we will call them, and we'll work on that from there. Okay, I will see you guys later. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to hit that like button for me. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you're new, because I'm posting videos every day to try to help you guys out. If you guys have any questions, or if this was not helpful in any way, let me know. But honestly, it's all about patience, It's all about playing your game. Pick and rolls, whether you're shooting behind the screen or attacking the rim, taking the mid-range. Don't throw that pass off the pick and roll. You're not going to make it through. A lot of good lobs, and the defense is important because honestly, zone works against all the bad teams. On-ball zone works against the good teams, but maybe just regular man, and watch the paint with your center still. You want to rotate a lot. You don't want to just sit there and control one guy. It's definitely not going to help you out. It's been your boy Mosballin. I hope I helped you guys out in any way, shape, or form. If I did, make sure to share this, and I'll see y'all later.
Thank you for watching Mosballin.